Like I've been a pure lust operator my whole life.
That's how you operate.
That's yeah. According to my dreams now, I've gotten over that. Now I'm wholesome, but
Oh, okay.
But
I've always been a real wholesome good boy that
you
wants
have
a
been,
girlfriend.
yeah, you've been a wholesome. It never made sense to me. I've been a pure lust
Yeah,
monster.
dude.
So I was espousing my thing. Like either you just get like a total slut, or just like a chick who's just like a total fucking airhead that like you can just get around. You can do whatever you want with. Turns out it's not the case, dude. Turns out if you what
Nothing.
will you
Yeah,
stop with the sidebar, dude? Stop with the fucking grab ass.
Get on YouTube.
It's a soon to be syndicated broadcast, dude.
Yeah, I'm all about.
something? What's wrong with
bays,
you?
dude.
I don't have anything, dude. You're obsessed with me. Oh my god.
What are we at time wise? Let's cut this thing
53.
off. I've had enough of these boys.
Wow, dude.
Wow, I mean, I thought we were having a good time. Huh?
Yeah.
We were having a good old time.
You're like, too. I
real
take a dip out
sensitive.
and Billy gets upset.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Taking a dip out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's pure Americana.
Jesus
Bill wants
Christ.
to end it
That
because
is
he has
Americana.
texts from.
No.
Yeah, he's got some.
I'll respond right now, but like,
Billy's got a fucking girlfriend.
not yet.
Can we hear Google Translate?
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be good content.
Oh, you guys are communicating through that? Does it like say it for you
What?
They are communicating
through Google Translate?
not very well. It's like the
Very
movie The Arrival.
What's that?
He's in there trying to translate what the fuck she's sending him.
So you guys are in love through a total language barrier.
Yeah, no English.
I told you the Portuguese I know.
Awesome, bro.
Yo
Yeah.
quero você, dude. Hit her with
Sure.
that. Did you hit her with it?
Yeah, I'm learning.
Don't listen to me. I'm an old horn dog, dude.
Yeah.
You're a luster, dude.
I'm a luster,
Yeah.
dude.
What do you think this is?
What do you
No,
mean?
that's wholesome, dude.
That's pure lust.
You think so?
You like
That's weird.
You like what she says to you? You don't even know what she's saying.
Well, obviously I do have
Google Translate.
Why don't you read what she's saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
Told
dude.
Billy that to get rid of Chinder, and
Yeah,
she got rid of Chinder.
That is nice.
You got rid of Chinder?
Yeah.
She dropped gender.
No Tinder.
She's Brazilian Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hit her with fucking yo quero você.
I won't
dude.
talk to her like that
Why?
because it's just lustful, dude.
What do you hit her with?
Huh?
What do you hit her with? Like what type of stuff?
Yeah, let's go through the archives, dude. I gotta see how you're fucking twerking this.
I hit her with this.
What's that?
Morse? Senator Morse?
Let me read some of that. Let me get the chat logs, dude.
What are you doing? You hitting Tinder right now?
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
Spade's on Tinder all day long.
No days off, dude.
no days off. Yeah, I don't get any hits.
He reads me other girls' Tinders.
Yeah, I don't get any
It's not
texts.
talking about money, but he reads other girls' Tinders. It's the most depressing shit of all time.
What
Oh,
they're
yeah.
saying?
It's
Okay.
like,
Bro.
obviously I'm out for Taco Tuesday, and when I'm at a party, you better believe I'm with a dog.
Well, that's like their
But they're all the same.
yes. Well,
And
that's
they don't know each other.
In my life, 24 hours on Tinder.
Really?
And then had to delete
On
it.
Tinder?
It was way
Well,
too
that's
delayed. It was
their,
so depressing.
It's
that's-
horrible.
Transman.
that's their
Trans man.
that quip you gave. That's their reality TV programming. Do you watch
it's
so
you watch
good.
the housewife shows? They're like, I got a lot of attitude, but I also got class. And then like bite an apple and the camera fades out. They all do that shit on there.
One's just like, what's the scientific term for herpes?
Oh, HSV2.
Yeah, one just at the very beginning, like star HSV2 star.
God, dude. Well, that's when I watched Euphoria. I was like, is this what high school's like? And
No.
if so, this is end of day shit.
Not even close.
I hear you on that though. I was
I
like,
hope it's
I
not,
was
yeah.
watching it and I was like, dude, if this is the next generation, whew,
Yeah, but dude, there's a little
the Chinese
truth to it.
are coming, dude.
Think
the Chinese
about-
are gonna,
my God.
they're gonna roll us up, dude.
When you were younger, if you caught a little bit of the real world, you'd see the real world on MTV and be like, "Oh, cool! I wish I could do like that'd be cool to
Exactly,
live in that
yeah.
house." And I wonder if these little kids are looking at Euphoria, being like, "Man, I can't wait to do
Well, that
this."
happened with that show Skins on MTV, I think it was.
Okay.
It was like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
show from
remember that.
Britain, and that was just like the craziest shit.
It's like
on planet
softcore
Earth.
porn.
Yeah, it was weird.
But I'm imagining
Wow,
young
I
kids.
remember that, dude. That came on
Wait,
late.
what was that show?
I fucking definitely jerked off to Skins
Okay.
when I was younger.
What was Skins?
It was like
It's
just
like a weird
softcore
show.
porn.
Okay.
It
like
wasn't.
a high
It was like
school-
high school though. It was the same shit, but it was like
Wait,
a little
what?
lighter.
It was like a
Yeah,
high
yeah.
school softcore porn.
Yeah.
I just remember one episode, like a player had to have sex before he. It was something about he had to fuck before every game.
Yeah.
And like a cheerleader would be like, "I'll help." I just
Sure, I
remember
guess
that.
they do a lot of cheerleader porn. It's like, I guess they could be college cheerleaders.
No, it was 100% high school.
Yeah, this
like
was-
in the
this
show.
was-
What
high
was this
school.
on?
MTV.
MTV.
It was like mom. That's when mom locked MTV.
Because of skins?
My mom locked MTV.
Because of Skins.
I was like 18.
Yeah, dude, Skins killed the radio
Yeah.
star.
Yeah, I'm wondering
People are
if like
freaking out about it.
this euphoria, kids are just gonna eat pills like it's nothing.
They already
Yeah.
are.
You know, but I'm saying like,
You are a recovering addict.
dude, let me tell you, if you want to get your dick real small and tight, eat a bunch of fucking pain pills, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
He beat
God.
Percocets, dude.
Yeah,
If I do that, I might turn it into a trap, dude. I'm already close. I might full. If I take one Percocet,
Just someone seeking his fortune, dude.
yeah, dude. Life hack. How do girls get all this cool shit? I want that.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad
Yeah.
move.
Wow.
wow, you got a lot of pent up. You're a bit of a
Are you
misogynist.
like an incel or something?
Dude, I mean,
You are a bit of a misogynist.
it's a tough
Girls
sell.
get everything they want because of their vaginas.
I mean, that's what it seems to me. You know,
come on,
I have to get up and go to
dude.
work
Come
every
on,
day.
dude.
You know,
Man, the women just won the World Cup, and this is the type of shit you're gonna spew.
it's tough for me, man. I'm not like you guys. You know what I mean? I'm not a Chad. You know, I don't have Brazilian women just coming up to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking weird, dude. I don't look like Thor.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is true. I mean, it's, definitely
Sad,
helps.
dude.
It
Spud,
definitely
it's not
helps.
sad. You're doing great.
I'm trying. Yeah. I'm living my days, dude.
I would say vagina helps economically.
It definitely helps.
100%.
I'd say that's a fair assumption.
Oh yeah, it is an advantage. Leg up.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, dude,
Economically?
would someone pay for you to go to a different country and take a bunch of pictures and just fuck them the whole time?
Yes.
No.
Truthfully, yes. Actually,
Who?
don't worry about it. I can't tell yet. But let's get it, dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
I just
Come
feel
on,
like
man.
if you were a hot dude,
Brag, honestly.
I mean, truthfully,
like if
come
you're
on.
a hot dude versus hot chick goes so much further.
Oh, yeah.
Based on just physical characteristics. Like a hot dude can only get so far in this world being a hot dude. A hot
just
chick
becomes like a real
can
chill
go
pothead
to the
when
I hear you.
top.
True.
Yeah,
Hot dudes get. It's a real rough ending.
You can become like you become like a.
I mean, they're just finding out about racism.
Yeah.
Now.
hot dudes.
The hot people are just learning about racism.
Yeah.
Like, wait, America had slaves?
Yeah, hot dude is definitely like you become like a beach bum, I guess.
Yeah,
Worst
hot-
case scenario,
hot
you still
party
like
guy,
fuck
that's a rough
divorcees.
ending.
You still fuck
Kind of
divorcees.
tell you like Moondog's kind of sweet. You watch that movie?
No.
Beach Bum, Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Oh,
Sounds
dude,
good.
yeah.
I gotta see it.
That's the end of what happens to hot guys. They just chill down in Key West, Florida, and bang chicks.
Yeah, as a hot dude, you
Beach
like
bums.
worst case you end up as like a surf bum, just like or like some just dude at a local bar just like banging divorcees and like into some like weird sniz loop. It's
Yeah.
a hot chick. It's like
It's sweet,
worst
but-
case scenario, you get divorced and like come.
Yeah, but you're
definitely
really
not the
also
worst
like
case.
you're downplaying like
yeah.
all chicks are hot for a certain period of their
Yeah.
life.
Heard that.
Then they
So
hit the
it's like-
wall.
What period's that?
I would say,
Yeah, I was
she's
gonna say,
so good at this.
I'd like to see where this starts. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying.
25.
18 plus, obviously.
I'm just saying, like, you look at girls and like they have a real nice road until they're like 28, 29.
Yeah, then they roast
yeah,
out.
real nice, like not a hiccup. The whole world's like, whatever you need, babe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then they roast the fuck out bad.
This is
for the
rough.
most
This is an
part.
interesting.
I mean,
take,
am I making
to be quite honest.
blanket statements I can't
Yeah,
back up?
yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
you
sorry,
can.
I'm being gay.
Yeah,
about
eyes.
Well, I would say yeah.
It's just an observation.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
This is what happens all, and this brings us back to fucking the chicks trying to pull each other down.
I mean, dude,
Crabs in a bucket, dude.
I can say
Exactly. Dude.
they don't take 30. They don't approach 30. Well, some do. Again, like I have to say
Some blossom late.
my takes on this are tough because I've been a lifetime luster, dude.
Yeah.
So I've definitely hit the dark side of the female ego, dude.
I got hit with the dark side of the female ego
Too many times.
Too many times.
Yeah.
So young, and I
Yeah,
tell
true.
Bill like I'm like
Near tears when he tells me these stories.
yeah.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, it's fucked up.
I'm like Jason Bourne, dude. Like I don't remember. I meet girls and I don't remember how they are. I'm like waking up on a park bench, like what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
You
Like,
get sucked back in.
then I get sucked back in and I slowly start to remember, like, oh, you guys are like this. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Whoa,
man.
Yeah.
bro.
It's dark stuff.
That is dark.
Yeah.
It's all the same, dude.
What
Yeah.
is?
This is like Euphoria and stuff like this is making these people.
Instagram and that shit
Yeah.
and all
100%.
that. Yeah, that's
feeds
bad.
the-
It is
feeds
bad.
They
Pusad
don't want to hear
recruits.
that.
Yeah.
It does feed the Pusad.
It feeds the Pusad, dude. They fucking recruit them,
Yeah.
then they destroy them. They destroy the men that they're attached to.
Like, oh my God, that's a really nice guy and stuff. Why does he keep his phone down all the time? Why is his phone never up? They put all this doubt in their minds. Then they become crazy.
Yeah, like
Why does he keep his phone down?
You gotta keep your phone this way, so Facade can't get a hold of your
I
info.
keep it open, dude. I'm open source.
I'm
I'm Elon Musk, dude, with my phone. I'm like, here, go ahead.
No, but sometimes it's just down. But like one of like the other members of the Pusad is going to be like, why does he do
yeah,
that?
his phone's.
Well, they
he
don't
doesn't want you to
yeah.
see.
Ruin your life.
Well, that's more like I don't know if that's more of a co-op versus like a spy versus spy. It's like chicks kind of hate when, for the most part, don't like when their friends
Women
get like a
do
boyfriend.
well, yeah.
Yeah, when they do well in a lot of love.
I was in a
it's like-
relationship with a woman that was literally destroying her life, and her neighbors and her friends were like, "You go, girl,"
Yeah.
and it's like that was pretty cut and dry. Where that was
I
the
think that's-
facade. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, you go, girl," and then they're going back to their friends. Can you believe she's doing this right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
That's,
that was a wild circumstance.
But
that's
they try
girls,
they
though,
try to
dude.
take guys like me and Andy down. And we're migtoes, dude.
Was that?
Men that go their own way, bro.
Wow, dude. They haven't
I
got
mean,
you yet?
don't listen to me, dude. I was ruined, but
Yeah.
there's still hope for Bill.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see.
I
Mom
don't
and
know.
apple pie.
I don't know. You
What
got
do you
it.
mean? I don't know.
This is dangerous stuff. You guys are delving.
We got to
into.
stay away from they.
I mean, dude, you're
Well-
like living in Manhattan with all these babes, dude. Like,
Yeah, you're
you know,
done, dude, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
I've seen good girls out there, dude.
That gives me hope. I
There's-
like
there
to
are
hear
good
that.
girls.
There's
Yeah,
good
dude.
girls out there.
Tell me
There are
that
good
there
Again,
are,
you
man.
can't be a luster, dude.
I'm not a luster, dude.
I'm saying I was a luster, so my experience as a luster, you just get hit with the fucking like
Matt
the dark
McLuster,
side,
dude.
Matt
Yep.
McLuster, dude.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
welcome,
dude.
welcome to the big show.
Thanks, man.
Keep swinging like that. We'll bring you up. Bring you up to New York, dude. You can live in a hallway in Queens.
I'm all
Well,
right.
they say what they say to do is that you can't project your need for interacting with like you can't idealize the feminine. You have to just kind of like let them be their own weird little creatures.
Migtoe, dude.
Well, no, because then you're kind of you're drawing up a wall.
No wall, dude. You just go your own way, dude.
You strive for excellence.
It's gonna be so awkward when
True,
you're 40
okay.
with a ton of money, just like no problems at all.
Yeah, but you're still going to try to approach it. You're still going to try to approach it from like a skewed power dynamic.
They're just migtoe, dude.
You are approaching this from the haves and the have-nots, dude. You guys are very leftist when it comes to this.
The haves and the have-nots.
I might be, dude.
You have
Very
to.
Marxist
You're
when it
missing
comes
it,
to
dude.
Facade.
Dude,
Why?
we got
It's not a
tricked.
power dynamic.
The
dude.
ultimate psyop was back in like the 1600s when there was a religious movement around like the Cathars used to believe that like God was a woman. God,
whole episode's gibberish.
no, it's not, dude. They used to believe God was a woman. What?
Here comes
Women
gibberish.
are child rapists.
Yeah, there you go. You got that from Mark Random.
It's a manifesto.
Dude? So they used to believe this is where our big like romantic stuff came from. This is some shit that we got psyoped into in the 1600s. There wasn't like romances when they're like, and that's the girl I love, and I ran and I built like the Notebook. If you show that to someone in the 1400s, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? It's not like an inherent thing that it was. So the Cathars used to believe that God was a woman, and that if you treated like if
Wrong
you,
right off the bat.
if you focused all your attention on a woman and had like not like a you didn't sexualize the experience.
Yeah.
You had like a I love you. It's like where the knights and stuff came from. Like
So there's
I
a
love you.
religion trying
You're
to
the
suppress
you're the
sexual
divine.
desire.
You're the divine feminine. You still have sex, but like you just didn't like. I'm trying to think how to explain it. When it came to your interactions with women, it was like totally holy. And if you did it right, like the woman God would let you in, and you could just it was on, dude. You got into heaven. It was just like fuck yeah, dude. You got your dick
Sounds like
sucked.
Islam.
Pretty similar, dude. But it was just one great goddess, and then what happened was Christianity suppresses like, nah, dude, this is dumb,
Yeah,
and that's
mom and
where
apple pie.
Romanticism came from. They just kind of couldn't do that religion anymore, so that's where they brought in the whole like what is it called, the chivalry thing,
Yeah.
of like open a door for a lady and do all this shit where
Yeah,
we're
dude,
like
you got to
you're just
maintain the family union.
Become
unit,
like-
and
yes.
Christianity found that
Yeah.
and saw
Hell
that.
yeah,
And they were like,
bro.
we can't have all this pagan
No,
fucking.
not Matt
Thank God.
McLuster. You're over here
Shane.
talking
We can't have all
something
this
weird, bro.
polyamory.
Thank God for
we,
Shane,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, we
Dude.
can't have polyamory, dude. We
I'm
need
telling you where it
monogamy.
came
Canary
from.
in the coal mine, dude.
We need the fucking
Shane
family
Gillis.
unit.
dude, excuse me. Sometimes I go down dark holes, dude, to see
I
what's
see
down there,
that.
bro.
I see that.
I know you do.
I got to see what the fuck's going on, dude.
Every rose has its thorn, dude.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
But that's why I was last week. I'm like, it's either you have to. I'm like, there's no thing. Either you get cucked or you're polyamorous. I'm like, that's the
Yeah.
life of a luster, dude.
Yeah.
So
you
please
were
don't.
talking about some ethical non-monog, dude. I did not.
I
like
didn't know
that.
it, dude.
I was actually
First of all-
opposed to it.
first of
I was,
all,
I was
did
hurt.
not like to
I'm
hear
active
that.
thinking. First of all, this is an active idea generation, dude. If you guys can't do that,
Okay.
sign up low IQ. But dude, this is,
Very democratic.
I'm
of
talking
you.
to listeners, dude. I had a lot of listeners turning on me.
the listeners, if the listeners are still in
Rightfully
this,
so.
they're very low
If
IQ.
they're still listening to
After
this,
episode, they are
They're
low
beyond
IQ.
smart.
But yeah, dude, that's where, that's where it came from. That's where they think a lot of this whole like, oh, there's a girl, let me open the door. It's like
Just being mom and apple pie. That's all that is. That's no
you
weird
think,
religion.
dude, but
No.
you've been psyoped as
To treating women
That's
right?
the remnants of it. It's one thing of treating them right, like being like, all right, here's this weird creature. I'm not going to project this weird divinity or like expect to have this like transcendental experience through my union with this person where they make my life make sense. That's all bullshit. We got.
I'm just
psyoped
trying to get a
into.
chick to help me walk my dog, man.
Yeah.
I know. We say that. But on those
What are we
lonely,
supposed to do
on those
then?
lonely nights you lay alone? You're like, if only someone was here to hold
Boy,
me.
What are you
those
supposed to
hangover
do?
nights.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
When I'm
What are you supposed to
hungover.
do? You're supposed to approach. You're supposed to just see a woman and approach her and to be 100% honest with her.
Yeah, that's mom and apple pie, dude.
You want to know? Here's something. You want to know how me and baby girl keep
Yeah,
getting
how-
back together?
How?
Hangovers. Every
Really?
time I'm hungover, I'm like, I need someone with me. I need strength.
Wow,
That's it.
dude.
That's usually when a phone call gets made.
And
Like,
then
let's
that
work this thing
kinda
out.
bitch.
restarts you.
It is bitch.
Restarts
When
the
I'm
clock.
dude, when I'm hungover, I'm a weak man.
Everyone is.
Weak enough to crawl back to that dumb shit.
Damn.
No, I didn't call her that. I meant the
Yeah,
relationship.
it's weird though. Why? Like you guys just keep breaking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
It's not
Tale
like
as old as time.
It's not. I've never been in a relationship where you break up like this.
Yeah,
it's
it
ridiculous.
sounds like
my modus
she's-
operandi, bro.
She's got some pusad agents trying to recruit her.
She does have several pusad agents
shit.
on the
Yeah.
other end, and it's
Yeah.
been from the start. The pusad.
him.
This is what
the
they
pusad
do.
has been very much like. The best was her one friend was like, he's never gonna be famous. Like if he was gonna be famous, he would have made it
Look
by
at
now.
him
He's
now.
like 30.
Look at
I
him
think
now.
he's capped. She said that she saw me do stand up once and was like, he's capped. This is as
dude.
far as he goes. Like,
What
the
does
fuck's
she?
her
What does
problem?
she do?
I asked that same question.
PR.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. There you go. Wow.
or HR. Yeah, it's one
How
of
do you
those.
like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all their little brains can handle.
Hell yeah, dude.
Be nice to people. This will look cool. Thanks,
PR.
girls.
See, dude. Here comes the
What?
fucking. Here comes the venom, dude.
That's the venom that it happened to me, dude. I'm like
Yeah.
the Joker, dude. I wasn't like this.
The Facade created you.
He doesn't have rules.
yeah.
He
Anymore.
played. Dude, come on. He just wants.
True.
Some guys just want to see it all burn.
Yeah, he just wants to watch
He
it
just wants
burn,
the
dude.
Facade.
I don't
burn.
want it to burn, dude. I love God. I
True.
love
Dude,
winning. When
I-
people win, I like that.
I
People
got.
win?
Oh, yeah.
I literally, I got, dude. I set a Joker trap for myself today before we did this podcast. I was trying to decarb hash oil in my toaster oven on my roof deck.
Yeah.
And I turned it
Create a
on,
monster.
dude. Instead of the, I usually put it on real light to try to you try to decarb it slowly.
Obviously.
I fucked up, put it on broil. So I'm like, this shit fucking smells. I came back out. I was on the phone with you. I was like, all right, I hung up. Opened the thing, took a fucking monster vape dab of just like a toaster oven full of fucking weed to my face. My whole body was like, "Meh." I'm coming off that today, dude. I felt like a Joker. I feel like Batman when the Joker says trip. I hit it. I was like, gah! Fucking nailed me, dude.
Yeah, man. The Passad though.
You sound like you're going to go your own way.
I am.
Yeah, and
You're
it's,
a ma-
it's
you're a man
only
that
going to
goes
make
his
you
own way.
stronger. And after a while, you'll beat up
You're
a
not-
couple
you're-
hangovers. You won't call anybody.
Yeah. You're not going to
Nah,
be a chimpanzee. Right now, what you're being is a chimpanzee.
What's a
dude.
chimpanzee?
Simpleton, dude. You're just going, oh,
True,
I feel
true,
bad.
true. I hear you.
He's
I hear
a
you.
chimpanzee, dude. You can't be
man.
chimpanzee.
Hey, here's the thing though. It's not easy.
Love you, dude.
Love you, bro.
Thanks, man.
That is radical honesty.
Yeah.
You on the road if you're doing a
Oh, those road gigs.
on the showbiz
Lonely boys, dude.
road, dude, it's a fucking tough. There's no
That's what you just got to
guarantee.
say. A few Hail Marys, our fathers.
True.
Yeah.
That's
But if you
true.
come to if you're doing your thing just to make people laugh, just truly love the game,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. If you're seeking fame, that's
Oh no, of
you
course
know?
I'm not doing
So,
that.
I'm
I'm not
just-
seeking fame at all. I wouldn't be sitting.
That's why you're living in
With
the
us?
that's
No,
what-
no, no. I mean, this is obviously. If I was seeking fame,
This is a dart in the fame
I'd have been
balloon.
like, we need to delete this
But
now.
that's what I'm
we
saying.
wouldn't
Like,
do
That's why you're the man.
that's what I'm saying. This is like why you won't have to deal with what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like they're sitting there saying like you're done.
Oh, I don't.
You-
That shit's
yeah.
like that was.
I hear you
ridiculous.
so
saying. You're
above
saying
that.
he exists outside of it. Well,
You exist outside this shit.
well, it's
I-
because
yeah.
that's the trap
So I
now.
can't.
Busad's been trying to get me.
They can't
lately.
take dudes like
cannot.
you down.
But I will say, all you
Spade made me, dude. They can't get me either.
well right now, if you,
It's crazy. You're like Yoda. For
100% good, dude. I've literally been doing
it's
everything
true
he's
though.
told me
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Especially
I got
if,
Pusad so hard, dude. It's just
well,
like,
if you're dude, trust me.
Crazy.
If you're in,
Crazy.
if you're in a if right now, if you're in a fucking Pusad camp in a relationship,
I think we do need to explain the Pusad.
explain the Pusad.
So there's the Mossad, the lovely Israelis that They go in and fuck shit up.
Well, a little backstory.
Yeah, go ahead,
Bill
Spade.
Bill used to have a Jewish girlfriend,
Okay.
so
So that's how
I
it
was
turned
saying
into the
she was
pusad.
massading him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Mossad tactic.
So she controlled your reality a little bit.
They control your how they try.
They can't
to.
create, that's their
why I
problem.
didn't understand that it wasn't a single person. It's a conglomerate of women.
It's a hive
that
mind.
wanna
But
take
the
down
problem
men.
is here's my only
And bitch raised dudes.
Yeah.
Here's the only
Big
problem with
bitch-raised
that.
dudes.
Single mom
Yeah.
raised dudes.
Here's the paradox, though. You're talking about worldwide cooperation from a
Yeah.
very combative.
But they don't know
Partnership.
that they're doing it.
Yeah,
What?
they do it
Hive
to each
mind.
other. It's a hive mind.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
guys.
whoa.
Sorry to get so meta, bro.
No, it's all good, dude. This
That's
is
the
a
right way
spot
to use
for
it.
it.
Yeah, it's
So
like
you
that
were getting-
underground consciousness shit.
You were
talk
getting
about.
pusaded. Well, that's the thing. I've said that before. Is like if you're in a relationship where you just listen. I mean, again, if you're like, I don't know, like getting fucked up all the time, and you're like
Hell yeah.
smoking crack, and your girlfriend's like, stop smoking crack. Obviously, take her fucking advice.
Yeah.
But if they're like, we should go on vacation again, they start hitting you with those ideas, and you're like,
Yeah, but dude,
if you listen to all those ideas, just fucking ruin.
Become a dude in West Philly walking around.
yeah,
Clark
like
Park.
okay. So here's the deal: weak men disturb the balance of the force with the pusad. So it's like the more weak men there are, the more power they have.
True.
When there's strong men and there's family and there's fucking society and everything's going good, the pusad's powerless. They can't do shit to us, dude.
That's true.
But like, since every dude is being broken, it's like the fucking chicks have just taken over.
Yeah, they have their
And
divine femininity. Or
They
whatever the
just
fuck it's
took
called.
over the
Boys.
social
No, the
media.
divine
just destroyed them.
femininity that's when they get in touch with their divine femininity.
Yeah, that's what they try to say. They try to make it all cool.
Nah,
and
that's
sweet.
actually pretty cool, but
Yeah, divine femininity is pretty cool, dude. Listen to your teacher.
My wires are fucking crossed, dude. I'm trying to climb out of the hole.
See, dude, divine femininity is what they need to get on.
They
They,
just-
love that,
embrace this
Hell
fully
yeah.
embrace womanhood, not in a stereotypical way, but don't be all freaking out. Like, dude, right now, if you ask a girl, like, what do you think about minivans? They're like, ew, gross, and it's
Yeah.
like,
they psyop themselves. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
why are you so fucked up
Yeah.
about minivans?
But if they like were getting what they needed from like the male side of society, this
Unless
wouldn't
your
be
bae
going
is
on.
Indian. You bring up a Honda Odyssey to an
True,
Indian. She's
dude.
like,
That's true. Yeah, it's a tough time, dude, for bays.
tough time for
it's
bays,
confusing.
They just have to fucking get on the right path.
Get off the chinders.
Yeah, the chinders, the,
The
bumbles,
chinders is-
that is some of the most heinous shit on
there
planet
is
Earth.
there is this weird like our culture is just like, yeah, if you're young, if you're a chick, you go on Tinder, fuck a
dude,
bunch of
first
dudes
of all-
on these dates,
first
and
of
it's
all-
like,
Not
chill,
good. Not
don't
good.
do that.
Dude,
First of
Don't
all,
do that.
on Euphoria, all the high schoolers are on fucking Tinder, dude.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
all on dating
that's
apps.
scary.
And that's what the pop squad is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm saying.
stop-
Like you're literally watching pedophiles how to catch a predator stuff. And you're watching on Euphoria like, oh, that's a cool show. What's on next?
Well, dude, the first episode is the trap meeting up with Dom Daddy.
Dom Daddy.
yeah.
So it's the first episode.
Traps
The first
in
episode.
high school. That's a pedophile.
That was
dude.
awkward
Yeah.
to watch the dad hug the kid.
I will also
I
say
mean,
this
dude,
though,
and then
about
rail.
Euphoria. I do think it is supposed to be fucked up.
Okay, yeah.
I
but-
do think it is supposed to be pretty fucking dark. And
Yeah,
kinda
no, for sure. It's
not necessarily glorifying all this shit. It's just weird to see.
Yeah, my thing is like, yeah, it's
I
definitely
wish it
supposed
was
to be dark.
like that, Shane. I
It's
want it to
supposed-
be
it's-
like
I don't
that,
think
dude.
it-
It's supposed to be dark, but then like when they're like going out to a party to get fucked and they're playing like boom, 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 boom. They're
Yeah,
doing
playing
like
cool
cool
music.
intro stuff. That's where I'm talking about where propaganda is, where it's like you can be like, oh, it's this, that on a cerebral level, but if it's like cool images and like it's creating a feeling in people, that's what you can do, and people will be like, fuck yeah, dude.
That's like all that Project X shit. Like
Exactly,
when
dude.
Project X came
Oh,
out,
I remember
everyone
watching
had-
that. I was
Everyone
like-
had Project X parties.
yeah,
I watched Project X.
I don't know what that is.
Project X is a big ass like house party.
It's a high
Didn't
school
someone
party.
just get busted up at Temple? How many people were there?
Oh, 800 to 1,000.
Yeah, 800 to 1,000 people at Temple.
Yeah, off
In a house party?
Snapchat, Instagram.
They all
guide.
rolled. Yeah, they had a big ass party and they just started fucking swarming down the street.
Smashing cop windshields and stuff.
pretty tight.
Euphoria,
Pretty tight.
dude, just came out. Coincidence?
No way.
I think not.
Euphoria is going to be a slow burn, dude. But that's
Yeah.
like, dude, if they're watching, like, yeah, hopefully it all like ends with them all just like ending in ruin. And it's like a cautionary tale.
I think it is gonna be ruin. Like, there's no way somebody's winning out of this.
I don't know. The
Dom
one chick's
Daddy.
really
I think it
cool.
also showed, like, remember in the first episode, the girl was like, fuck me right here in front of everybody. I want to get back
Yeah.
at my boyfriend. She fucks a stranger in the pool.
Yeah.
Like, already she was claiming rape. Like, the second episode. Like, there is a lot of dark fucking shit.
Oh, they did show
Like,
that.
She claimed rape, and then she also was like, I was blacked out. I don't remember that. Because she had guilt. Like,
Yep.
I think there is a lot of darkness.
That was a part of it I saw, and I went,
I think Euphoria is going to end up being like, this is bad. I do.
I wonder. You couldn't go in a float tank?
I was just chilling there the whole time and I just see my.
Yo,
I was
Yeah,
just
see
like,
your penis
I just
sticking
see your fucking little dick just sitting there like
Back up.
floating around.
Do whatever you're doing. My bad. You went harmed it. You went right in the mic.
It's all good.
You're good.
Yeah, that is a.
But then
That
I
takes
did.
you out of it. 'Cause
I
you're, like,
forgot
trying to
about the
meditate,
salinity.
Trying to be one with the
got
universe.
your
So you
little
look down and you
weenus
see
down
a
there?
tip
I
of your
flipped
penis.
over. And I put water in my eyes like an idiot.
So you were in it.
Yeah. I flipped over and
You can back up. My
I
bad.
flipped over and scraped my knee, dude. That shit stung.
How'd you like the tank? Did you stay in the whole time?
Yeah, and I just like, wow, dude, I can't believe this is my dick actually
And it
looks like this all the time.
And the salt
How'd you
doesn't
see your
affect
dick
your
in the
bird?
fucking tank?
Before I got in, and the whole time I was just thinking about it.
You just saw it was just the last thing he saw was just the penis sticking out of the
Weird.
water.
It definitely doesn't look like
Do they
that.
It looked
switch
like a
the
little-
water out
it's like
in
a
between
shark
people?
fin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they circulate the water. Just look like a little bobber on the surface.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, you just had to sit with that thought for a half hour.
Yeah, I did.
That's what the deprivation tank is. You see your naked body for 1 second.
You
and
just look like a
gotta lay
slug.
there and be like,
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Just floating in nothingness. Like, oh man.
I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, see, it was a weird. I fell asleep, which was really nice.
Yeah,
Really?
I,
I
could
fell
not,
asleep
dude.
in
I
there.
thought
It
someone was
was
going to kill me
fucking
the whole
great.
time.
Yeah, I thought someone was just going to open mine. I was
Yeah.
like, ah. No.
Opening it up is so funny. If you open in one of those tanks, just someone in there naked, like trying to rush to the front to close it.
Like something out of a sci-fi movie.
Terrifying.
I've been itching for the float tank, dude. I need to get back in there.
Now that
love
I
it.
don't have to work because I'm out of work with the knee, I've been trying to like get all
Good
weeded
for
up.
yeah, it'd be good for the knee.
Fucking
We
get
can
weeded
float
up.
tank you now. We can do light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Oh, yeah,
Get
dude.
a
Yo,
seance
if
in
you,
here,
I'm
very
saying, if you guys
spooky.
do VR porn, I'll suck your necks while you do it.
Yeah. What? Suck my neck.
We can take turns, dude. If you have the headset on, it's fucking
Getting kissed
chill.
in the neck is so nice.
While you're watching VR porn, dude,
Can't even imagine.
you need someone to suck your neck.
Could
while
you
you're watching.
shave?
Huh?
Could you shave
Shave.
first?
Oh my!
No,
I
you're
don't
gonna
have a
want
lot of
that.
body hair.
You're gonna want that.
Yeah, dude.
Want a little stub?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll shave. I'll wax myself, dude.
It's
Slide
funny
all
you
over
said-
you.
I'm a big neck guy.
Oh,
And
for
kissing
sure.
the neck.
Who's
It's
not?
nice, dude.
Do
Who's
you
not?
shave before they do that?
No, I let it ride, dude.
That's hot.
I say take some of those with you.
Did your girlfriend kiss your neck yet?
Huh?
Did your girlfriend kiss your neck?
Dude, he doesn't.
You gotta
keep
shave
count.
that beard so you can get a good hickey.
I just won't, dude.
You have to have
I'm
hickeys.
not 13.
What's weird is like
Nah,
Bill
dude,
doesn't
hickeys are
think
coming
that
back
the
and they're
beard's
sick.
hot.
Good, dude.
Like, you
I
don't
don't.
think
I don't ever think about this thing being hot. And Spade thinks like it's some like weird.
It is.
thing.
That's a trap, dude. That beard's a fucking thirst trap.
A trap for what?
Yeah, like
Thirst trap
dude,
for
when I had a
babes.
when I had a
You're
beard
hiding your ugly face
in
with
August,
a sick beard.
it's so fucking hot.
You don't want
dude.
me to shave?
Why?
Cause, dude.
Too handsome. He's just too handsome.
My God.
He's too handsome,
The
dude.
women on me.
You think
No.
you get a lot of ass if you shave?
Nah, I do. I literally get no ass. But I'm trying to be like Mark Random.
Dude, random gets
Random
tons of
gets pussy.
He's such a pussy
He gets
liar,
pussy,
dude.
dude. Fucking smacks clits for $60 an hour.
Yeah, I
No one
wish.
here knows. No one that listens to this. I don't.
Some
think.
people
I know
watch-
you, there's gonna be a crossover. on
Watch the
Real
Mark
Ass
Random
podcast.
on Real Ass Podcast, dude. Literally the funniest thing on planet Earth. It's tough. The dude just brags the whole time. Nice move, just bragging at me, like, oh, it's so stupid. I don't even know why. That's like Jones' top shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not saying I'm a man.
Yeah, I've knocked out 15 people, but I'm not bragging.
Some of them are black. I've knocked out a black man.
He does talk about fighting black guys a lot. John's
That's
like,
the
We
fucking-
did.
If you think
Yeah,
about
exactly.
it,
Yeah.
when you're 13, dude, like that's as tough as you could possibly get. If you were walking around St. Thomas, like, dude, I knocked a black kid out. People would be like, holy fuck.
I'm just looking to suck, dude. I'm just curious, looking to suck.
I mean, you might as well. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, so they got random acts of blowjob, random act of muff dive. If you want to just go down on a girl,
Eat some pussy. How's that one looking? It seems like that would be the more
Dude,
promising.
These are pretty much deserts, I think. You know?
This is like
I don't think
fucking
anyone
AOL
actually
chat
wins on
rooms in
this.
second grade.
Yeah, I think girls go on and they like blow a dude every once in a while. I don't know.
True.
They make up stories like success stories and then they post those.
Like, I got a blowjob.
Oh no, like girls like I met this cool dude and they describe the whole thing that happened.
What?
And now
Yeah.
you're up till 3 o'clock in the morning on Reddit porn.
All right, dude. I mean,
It sounds like random acts of fucking
yeah, I
mugging.
tried to kick it. You remember when I was going
Yeah,
clean?
we were
I gotta
getting
go
there.
clear. I gotta
You
go
kick
clear.
This is
This is the darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
You're
That's not
hating
good.
on the pusad, but then responding to random acts of blowjob
Well,
Philly. That's the pusad.
Look, bro, if you need to get it, you're out there. Look. Sometimes you gotta look for a blowjob online, dude.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't.
100%
I'm saying
You
though.
should not.
I know.
You should never.
I'm saying you should not do
Get out of
that.
there. Get out.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
What are you watching porn, dude?
I wouldn't shame a man for trying, dude. I wouldn't. I won't shame a
I'm
man
not
for
shaming
trying.
him. I'm just saying you gotta stop.
See, my
You're
thing
doing-
is-
I
it's
gotta
not
stop.
shaming.
You're doing
gotta get better.
curls. You're getting
I'm
big.
doing curls. I'm getting
You
juicy.
can't sit on the couch with your chin tucked in, looking at porn all day long.
I know, dude. And the first couple days when I got my dick back after the pain pills was done,
Yeah.
I fapped a couple times, and then I was like,
pills was
I
done.
should have just used the pain pills.
Hughes Lauren, dude. You can't do this, dude.
Yeah.
You're becoming Mark Random.
Dude, I watched it and I was like, man, this is like a warning. Like, don't get too far down this road.
Yeah, I got a similar vibe from that. I'm
You'll
like,
get too
"Ah,
I
much
was like, you
pussy.
could totally get like this.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I'm not going to shame anyone for seeking blowjobs online. You guys are drawing a small circle. I'm drawing an
Just
even
not,
bigger
dude.
circle around that,
Just
including
not.
everybody, dude. It's all right. We're the first people to like actually experience the internet.
I'm
dude.
not supposed to
Stuff's
have
going to
it.
happen.
Yeah.
No.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
mistakes are gonna be made.
Mistakes.
And
Stuff's going to happen.
Trying to
dude.
get sucked off fucking Reddit is one of the mistakes.
Yeah.
You gotta avoid that.
Reddit, Craigslist, we've all been there, dude.
Yeah,
Don't worry
just
about it.
Craigslist.
You're a funny guy. You're handsome.
I'm giving it a shot,
You
man.
got
But
jacked fucking buys now.
I'm working on it, dude.
You
I'm gonna
need-
get
You can
swole.
get, dude. You can get sucked.
I'm just gonna focus on this whole recovery of getting swole, and
Clean.
Matt's gonna shaman me, so I'm gonna trip my balls off.
Yep.
So
Getting fucking high as fuck's not gonna help. You get sucked, but I think
Yeah,
you get
dude.
sucked.
No,
You
you'd
got
be
fucking
surprised,
gnarly
dude.
Try it.
fucking wolf teeth.
I
I
stand.
have a gnarly dick, which is not good. So
No,
no, I thought you had a great dick.
it's not cut though.
Who cares? This
It's a fat dude. It's a
Girls,
fatty.
girls don't like it though.
girls don't mind. Come on,
been
it's
verified.
2019.
Heard someone bragging about it. I heard someone bragging about it. Won't put them out there.
I don't think girls like the uncut though.
Nah, that's,
they
that's
do
just
now,
something
dude.
you're thinking because you're
Yeah.
uncut. Girls like it.
Yeah, bro. Especially nowadays.
Now it's better.
Because you were saying before how
I used to
like
get teased when I
well,
was
you were
little.
saying how like the extreme left and the extreme
I
right.
teased kids for
yeah,
that.
oh yeah.
The extreme left, they do. The
It does a
extreme
number
left.
on you.
Yeah.
Extreme left.
I tried
hates
to do it
Jews.
myself when I was 8.
All right.
Self-harm.
You
No,
tried to,
dude.
You tried to fucking unsheath your sword.
Yeah, they were making fun of me at school. So then I went home and I was in the bathroom for a really long time. And I think my dad figured it out and was like, "Hey, bud. Hey, man, if you want to do that, we'll take you to the hospital." And I was like,
Oh, you saw you walk in with a pair of
I
scissors.
don't know, maybe he could see me through like the door or something.
Yeah, there's no way you
dude.
just
I've
guessed
watched.
that.
I've caught Matt jerk off when I was real little.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
From
Don't-
on the tile,
Yeah, don't-
I could see Matt on the toilet when I was in like second grade.
Dude, I
Yeah,
was
don't
like-
underestimate that little eighth of an inch under the door,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, dude,
it's
I was-
crazy you thought he guessed that.
I was 8 and I pulled it and I had his big razor.
Thank
I was
God
just
you didn't,
I was
bro.
like, this is how razors work. I'll just go. I would have been mutilated,
You're
dude.
gonna fillet your bird, dude.
Yeah.
That would have been terrible. But
Dude,
now
I'm-
you got a thick hog. You're handsome. Biceps popping.
Exactly.
Trying, dude. Get no hits on Tinder.
Well,
None.
get off fucking Tinder.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just
Fucking
chill.
limp around the hood for a minute. Someone will pop up and suck
I'm
you.
going to try it, yeah.
Well, yeah, the whole thing is too is you gotta delete Tinder and just we're supposed to meet our bays from just like our day to day. You're supposed to observe a bay in real life for a while, see what she's about. And then, what's your fucking problem, dude? You're supposed to observe them in action.
Dude, I agree 100%.
You're supposed to observe
have
them in
Tinder.
action. I'm a bay on Tinder, but you're supposed to observe them in action,
Oh,
see
that's
what
what
they're
you're
about.
saying.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just
I'm sorry.
fucking kind of bragging.
You met your bay on Tinder.
Fuck, I did.
Where'd you meet your bay?
I don't have Tinder.
At a bar?
Hell yeah.
That's like second worst.
Nah,
That's where I met my ex-wife from, bro. At a fucking
You
bar.
got burned. on
Everyone
that.
has their
But
own experiences.
Meeting chicks at bars can be fruitful.
Especially when
Depends
they're
what
not
night of the
even
week it is. What night of the week was it?
I also
4th of
get
July,
shit
dude.
All right,
Could
that's
be
fair.
more
That's fair.
Americana.
You meet your wife at a bar on like a Tuesday. It might be.
Oh
headed.
man, sorry for your loss on the anniversary.
Dude. What I'm saying,
Points to his
you're supposed to see him in real life and watch him in real life situations.
Yeah, I did.
But now we don't really see him like that. So now we have to
Yeah.
be like, she's hot, I guess.
Yeah, it's all based
And you
on
rent an
you're all
apartment.
lusters,
You rent an
dude.
apartment together. Well, dude, what else? How are you supposed to not be a luster besides seeing them at work? Then if you say anything at work, now you're creating an unsafe work environment.
See 'em in just like
Where we're
not
being
at work.
quarantined into just strict lusters, dude.
You got to join an adult kickball league.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only thing left. Now that
Gotta
church
get
is
in
gone,
activities,
church
dude.
used to be where you would observe each other.
Exactly. Everyone's
Now
getting
that
pussy
now
at
that the
church.
I
Bolsheviks
actually
killed
thought about
religion,
going to church.
now that
Dude.
the Bolsheviks killed religion, you got to play kickball
You can't go to one of those
CrossFit.
cool.
or CrossFit. Yeah, true. CrossFit.
You can do a
CrossFit, the gym
non-denominational
is-
church.
Like
go
a
there.
far out hippie church.
I mean, you're guaranteed to get sucked by something.
Yeah.
That's all
Something will
dangerous.
Something will suck you in.
No, it's not that
in a
far out. You go to like
Unitarian
the church, a Circle of Hope, one of those churches where it's just like dudes
Fellowship
giving like
Covenant.
doing like TED talks and shit.
Yeah, it's just straight fucking suck fest.
Yeah, dude. The thing is now you got to get out and do the. I mean, it's archaic revival, dude. You got to just go back to when things made sense and start back from there.
Yeah, nothing
Right
makes
now,
sense.
right now we're getting into it. It's a bad time, dude. You can only
Guys.
meet chicks online. You got to read their sad fucking profiles.
Everything's good.
They've been on 50
I'd
fucking.
say so.
Things are going pretty
Things are
fucking
going
well.
good.
We got
We got Trump's economy.
Trump's economy.
My house is
Yeah.
getting stuccoed.
Fuck
True.
yeah, that's
House is
awesome.
getting stuckered. There's positive things going
There
on.
are
I'm
positive
all
things.
positive. I don't
Well,
get sad. You know that.
Again, we're fucking.
I was making fun. I called Billy. I was like, "You would just get sad." I'd love to see Billy just get sad.
I'm a happy
I've
dude.
seen Billy get angry.
I get pissed.
I guarantee
I've
Billy
seen
gets
Billy
angry.
get angry. I watched Billy rip the record off of a Sawzall, and I was like, oh, he's getting a little pissed off.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens if you can't identify with the other feelings. Anger just dominates.
Well, it doesn't dominate, but every now and then, dude, Tiger gets out of the cage.
You gotta be able to fucking be in touch with.
Phil, do you know
yourself
the
and cry
do you know
a
the
little.
difference between thoughts and feelings?
Huh?
You know the difference between thoughts and feelings?
No, tell me.
You don't know?
No.
Feelings they're the wordless, dude. They're the little weird body pangs you get. You gotta start getting in touch with those. Otherwise, you're just gonna Hulk out.
It's like some weird Jew shit. I'm just gonna chill. And
Nah, dude.
Billy, he's right though.
He's
you gotta
right,
get
boy.
in touch.
You gotta
with
get
these
in touch with
dude, I
thoughts
drive
versus
all day
feelings.
long, and I'm keeping my cool now. Try driving every single day and not.
When's the last time you were
absolutely
sad? You
Bro,
gotta be
I did-
sad. Be sad sometimes.
Pretty fucking happy guy.
Bro.
What do I
I'm
got to
telling
be sad about?
He doesn't really have anything to be sad about.
Yeah.
That's true. No, you did. You avoided a lot of the pitfalls.
I
dude.
lived my life to
True.
be like this.
Yeah, you work
No,
hard.
I'm not putting you down.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I'm not saying, dude, you did a good job. I
Like a
like
hard worker.
I like how you did
avoiding
it.
sadness. I wallow in it, dude. I let it
Yeah.
fuel me. I let sadness
Like
and
Van
Yeah,
darkness.
but you don't have a big brother, do you?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. He's out here trailblazing, dude.
Exactly.
True. Big brothers do help.
Yeah, we drove
But-
through the potholes, dude.
I will say this. I think having exclusively brothers gives you a fucked up view of women.
I don't have exclusively.
I know
brothers.
that. I'm not saying
Yeah.
you guys.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
have
saying
older
in
sisters.
life. I think having just a group of brothers is a weird dynamic with women.
What
Yeah,
happened?
you're super badass.
You're you're a bad boy.
You mean like we get too much pussy?
Yeah.
No, you guys have sisters.
Yeah.
Well, we have little sisters.
Yeah.
I have.
So you're saying if it's all dude, you grew up
I'm
in a
saying like
sausage fest?
a yes.
just like Mark Wahlberg, Andre 3000.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I could see that. Also going to all boys Catholic school.
Like if you never know women, that's weird.
Yeah.
All
It's been my
sorry.
life. No,
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying for sure.
No,
I've
you got
always
younger
thought about that
sisters.
about all boys high schools.
I went to all boys
All
high school,
those
bro.
dudes are
Fucked me
weird.
up.
I'm like,
No, I'm
you
telling
guys
you.
are- you can't
All
act
boys
like
high
this.
school fucked me up because it was like you hung out with your dogs all day, every day.
like prison.
And then we would go to a sister school and we would see girls and be like, yeah, we're going to fuck them. And like,
Yeah.
we never interact with them. It's absolutely true. All boys high school, I think, is absolutely like that, where you're just kind of like, they come in, you're like, ugh.
And the ball busting's taken down a notch because you can't break balls too hard because the girls go, that's fucked up, stop.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
dude.
So there's
Yeah.
a whole nother kind
And you
of...
can't get sniz if you're just a mean guy.
just
crushing-
nothing but alphas where we're from.
Yeah.